Dartonians, and welcome back to the Wandering Larper. As always, I'm your host, Salvatore. On tonight's episode of the Wandering Larper, I am super excited to be reviewing the Mezco Thundercats. These are probably the coolest Thundercats release in toys that have ever been done. Mezco absolutely nailed it, bringing it right out of the 80s cartoon and right into a sculpt. They're all 14 inches, so these are quarter scale figures, and they are done to look just like the series. So without further ado, let's get some close-ups and let's start this review. I was super excited when my sponsors at Mezco sent these out to me. I've been a fan of Thundercats for a really long time, decades. I just want to jump right into the review. I am so excited to go over the main figures. So let's start over here. We got Panthro. He's in his, martial arts pose. He has his nunchucks, the metal chain, his spiked suspenders are kind of pauldron-like, his bracelets and his arm guards are great, his signature tab-eye boots. He also comes with an additional fist, which I've placed down at the bottom, and that's if you want to hook up the nunchucks in a double holding position. You know those bad to the bone nunchucks. One had fire, one had ice. He drove the Thunder Tank. He was the tech guy. He trained Lion-O in martial arts. Totally badass. Let's move down the line and look at Cheetara. She is actually the rarest in the series with the least amount of production. She's actually going for $400 to $500 just for Cheetara. If you know anything about Thundercats, you know Cheetara had supernatural speed. She would go into a full-on sprint, and next thing, she was moving so fast her enemies couldn't see her. Very Flash-esque and totally awesome. Moving down the line, we have Lion-O with Snarf. Lion-O comes with two different hands and also the claw shield. Two versions of the Sword of Omens. So you have the short one, which I actually prefer on display because that's the way he carried it normal, or the full-out battle version. So let's keep moving down the line and look at Mumbra, the ever-living. Mumbra is so wicked. I mean, these guys, they left Thundera, they crashed on Third Earth, and the bad guys that they encountered were like, sort of Egyptian-esque demigods, because this guy would go from, a mummy in a sarcophagus and transform with a spell, and these pyramids and obelisks would shoot power into him, and he'd turn into this awesome dude right here, and he wanted the Thundercats off his planet. Down the line, we have Tigra. He was kind of like the wise sage of the Thundercats. Totally awesome. You see him there with his signature whip. It was kind of like three balls at the end of that whip that had all different abilities. Tigra used to phase, and when he used to phase, he would go invisible. So I want to talk about some special editions right now, because they didn't just release one version of these. They did some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. I have two of the exclusives on the table today. There are a few more that are not shown that are really wicked too. So we're going to start with Lion-O, okay? This is a Comic-Con exclusive Lion-O because he comes with Snarf. You gotta have Snarf. There's also another Lion-O that has two different faces. One of his faces is the face that he makes when he gazes into the Sword of Omens to give him sight beyond sight. So you get varying faces to snap on him, so that's pretty wicked. And then there's also just a standard version of Lion-O, which is actually right here, which the manufacturer sent so we can give away to one of you lucky Dartonians out there. Next, Mumbra, the Ever Living. There is a very rare San Diego Comic-Con edition of him, which features him in his weaker form, in his mummified form, and he also comes in the box, and that's a 2-set. That is totally gone and out of manufacture, and that's going for upwards of $500 on eBay right now. There's also Tigra. This is his San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. If you can come in a little closer on Tigra and you notice his fist and his legs are clear, that's because he's mid-phase. So the regular edition Tigra has different eyes where he's not phasing, and also his signature white outfit on the bottom, so he has a different color. Now, let's talk about the rarest Comic-Con edition, which is the Chitara. This is the Chitara Classic, which already, like I said, goes for around $400. But there is a Comic-Con super duper mega rare version of Chitara where she's about to sprint, so the expression on her face is different. That is all that's different on that one. So it's hard to justify for that much money, but it's pretty wicked. All in all, I highly recommend. I think these are the best Thundercats toys, period, that have ever been released. I'm not a big fan, and I never really collected the original 80s version. I was a Ninja Turtles guy. I really didn't care for the sculpts as much, but these I am just head over heels. I love them. I am proud to have them in my collection. So let's bring out the Lion-O that I am also going to give away. Okay, this is the standard edition Lion-O. We're going to be giving this away to one of you lucky Dartonians. I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to let some comments go into the sections. Subscribe, like the video, comment. I'm going to pick somebody out of the comments, and I'm going to mail this off to them so you can have your own Mezco Lion-O. Easiest way to get these is to go to Mezco, which is always producing new and awesome toys. Shop around. You'll be surprised at all the other lines that they've licensed and they're producing. Really awesome sculptors over there. I am proud to be in business with Mezco, proud to be a sponsor for them. Highly recommend it. Go out, collect them all. And until the next video, keep LARPing, keep playing with toys, and keep having fun.